Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, but you're not getting the results you want? Like, no matter how hard you try, something just keeps pulling you back. That's not about trying harder. So, let's talk about what's really going on.
One, two, three, four.
Hi, I am Carrie Marie, and this is season 3 of Holistic Mama Speaks, the podcast where I share tips and insights and real talk about living happier, living healthier, living more abundantly, and living on purpose. From prioritizing and time management to detoxing and realigning your body, home life, work life, boosting self-worth, confidence, to holistic wellness, family, relationships, and everything in between. I've got you covered. That's why it's holistic. Whether you are juggling mom life, chasing your big dream, or just looking for ways to feel better inside and out, you are in the right place. And I'm so excited that you are here. So just a quick note, I am not a doctor, therapist, or financial advisor. I'm just here to share what's worked for me and others who I've worked with, and from what I've learned and picked up along the way. So for a full disclosure on everything, head on over to holisticmamaspeaks.com. Let's dive into the episode. It's my birthday month, and all month long, I'm going to be talking about things that I am passionate about, which is mainly helping you to get unstuck and feel better. So, you know those days when you're trying to eat better, you're drinking more water, you're working on your mindset, you're showing up for your family or your friends or both, you're checking things off of your to-do list, and yet you still feel tired. You still feel overwhelmed. You still feel like you're behind, like you're not getting anything accomplished. You're frustrated that nothing is really changing, even though you feel like you're doing it all. So you think, maybe I need more discipline, or maybe I need to try harder. Maybe I'm the problem. But what if none of those things are true? Most people aren't stuck because they're lazy. They're stuck because they're carrying stuck points that are actually blockers. The wild part is most people don't even realize it because they're hidden. So what are stuck points? Really? Stuck points can show up in ways that you'd never even realize at first. You'd never even connect the dots to being a stuck point. It could be overthinking everything, then doing nothing. Can you relate? Maybe saying yes to things when you really mean no. Have you ever done that before? Maybe it's feeling absolutely exhausted even when you're fully rested. Do you feel like that? Maybe it's starting things but never finishing things. Like how many projects do we have that are open? How many ideas do we have that we kind of get a little start on and never finish? Maybe it's snapping at people that you absolutely love and then you feel bad afterwards. Maybe it's avoiding the things that you know would help you, but for some reason you avoid them. Does any of this sound familiar? It's actually not very random. These are super common things that there's something that's underneath the surface that's running the show. So you're not even realizing it, that it's actually keeping you stuck. In fact, most people are carrying so many stuck points across multiple areas of life, like mindset and self-doubt, emotional stress, past experiences, physical tension, low energy, time and overwhelm, relationships and boundaries, purpose and direction, money beliefs, even in your environment. So even if you seem like you're doing all of the right things, sometimes you're still pushing up against that resistance that you can't even see. It's almost like that there's like a blocker there, a clear glass that as soon as you try to make progress, it's like it's blocking you. That's why nothing changes even when you keep trying. Most people, because they're not getting the results that they want in different areas, they try adding more habits. Have you ever done that? Have you tried adding in more habits? Getting into more of a routine, maybe putting more pressure on yourself. But if there's a stuck point underneath, none of those things matter. You'll just keep looping back to the same place, doing the same things, thinking the same thoughts, having the same results. Not because you're failing, you're not a failure at all. It's because there is something getting in the way. So does that make you feel a little bit better? Like you don't have to be as hard on yourself. You don't have to be like, oh my goodness, it's all about me. No, there's something that's actually blocking you, and it's a stuck point. So I'm going to be sharing 3 simple ways to start getting unstuck today. How exciting is that? You can make progress today. Hey, friend, just a quick pause in our show. I just wanted to mention if this is really hitting home with you so far, I created something that I think that you will love. My new workbook, Unstickify Your Life, is a 30-day journey designed to help you to get unstuck, reset, and thrive in your life. Check it out at unstickifyyourlife.com. Okay, so here are the 3 simple ways to start getting unstuck, and you don't even need to overhaul your whole life. Woo woo, that's a good thing, right? So start here. Number one, and this is so important, and I think that people really underestimate this, is to pay attention to patterns. Have awareness. Like literally just becoming aware of things that are going on makes such a huge difference. So, where do you keep getting stuck? Where do you keep feeling that stuck point in your life? Where do you keep having the same reaction to things? Where do you keep getting frustrated? The same frustrations over and over and over again. Where is this? What are those same cycles that you're running in? That right there is your clue. So pay attention. Okay. Number 2, pause instead of push. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or stressed or frustrated, just stop. Take a deep breath. Let's do it together. Ready? Breathe in, deep breath. And breathe out. Now ask yourself, what's really going on here? Because you know what? That moment of awareness is so powerful. Taking that moment to pause, deep breathe, and then ask yourself, what's really going on here? Now, number 3, lighten the load. This is great. You are not meant to carry everything you've been carrying. I know it's hard, especially us as women. We feel like we need to do it all. We feel like everyone's relying on us. I get it. I know. I know what that's like. I love to try to do everything too. Then I realize, oh, wait, no, I'm not in this alone. Sometimes what you need isn't more. It's not more effort. It's not putting in more. It's not doing more. It's not trying to add more to your plate. Like, you already have a lot going on. You don't need to add more to it. Sometimes what you need is a release to literally lighten the load. Release it. Be okay with release. Give yourself permission to release. Let go. In the words of Elsa, let it go, let it go. All right, give it a try. Okay, so here is the truth that most people never hear. So I really, really want you to listen and try to absorb this because it's really hard. We're not taught a lot of these things growing up. We don't hear this in school. And sometimes we might hear it, but we're not really absorbing it and listening to it. Hey, friend, another quick pause. If you are ready to go even deeper on this journey and truly start getting unstuck, I'd love to invite you to join the Unstickify Your Life Academy. As a very special gift to my listeners, you can receive free access to the Academy right now. Plus, you will be entered to win a free stuck point scan where we'll just pinpoint the biggest area that you may be stuck in and that's holding you back. Visit holisticmamaspeaks.com/academy to learn more and to grab your free access. Your next level might just be one step away. You can't create a different life while carrying the same internal weight. Just like you can't get new results from doing the same old things. Okay, and actually, this brings me to a great point. A good friend of mine shared a quote that she heard, and I wrote it down because I want to make sure that that I'm saying it properly. But this is so powerful. If you frowned while looking in the mirror, would you expect your reflection to smile at you? Wow, how powerful is that? So it's just the same as if you continue to do things in the same way as you always have, but expecting different results. Those results are never going to be any different. So it's about clearing what's in the way. And when that happens, oh my goodness, things start to shift faster than you ever expected. Your energy comes back. You start getting more clarity around things. Taking action actually feels easier. So keep this in mind. If you have been feeling stuck or frustrated or overwhelmed or stressed, you are not broken. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be. You're definitely not alone. So many people go through this, so you're not the only one that's going through this, but also support is out there. And you know what? You might just be carrying more than you were ever meant to because you were never meant to do it all. And once all of that, once your stuck points are released, everything changes. That's why I love being able to help people through a stuck point scan. We're able to pinpoint not only how many stuck points, but also what are those top stuck points, and let's release them right away. And you would not believe how people feel after those stuck points are released. Physical relief, mental relief, clarity, it all starts coming back. Energy starts coming back. It's incredible. So I'll leave you with that today. But I want you to keep these things in mind. And I'd like you to give some of those tips, those 3 tips, a try. And I want you to let me know. Contact me through my website, holisticmamaspeaks.com, or through Facebook or Instagram to let me know what you're doing to start releasing things and getting unstuck and becoming aware of those things when they start occurring. I'm so excited for you. Stay tuned for the rest of this month for very special episodes for my birthday month. And if you've missed past episodes, be sure to go back and listen to past ones and stay tuned for future episodes. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me today for Holistic Mama Speaks. If you loved this episode, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Share it with a friend who needs some help and encouragement and who really just needs to hear what's in this episode. And also don't forget to leave a review and or rating wherever you are listening to this podcast. It helps the podcast to reach those who need to hear this message. So you can also head on over to holisticmamaspeaks.com for show notes, for free resources, and for more to support you along your journey. Thank you again for joining me today. See you next time.